everybody. Welcome to the first gameplay video for Dead Space 1. I've already checked my option settings. There's some things I wanted to explain, but I'll wait until we get past the introductory part of the game here before I start explaining anything. So we're just going to go ahead and start it. Playing on medium, normal, and here we go.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I wish I could just talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. It's strange. Such a little thing.
How many times you watched that thing? Guess you really miss her. Don't worry, we're almost there. You'll be able to look her up once we're on board. Sounds like you do have a lot of catching up to do.
All right, everyone, we're here. Sinking our orbit now.
All this trouble over that chunk of rock.
Deep space mining is a lucrative business, Ms. Daniels. Aegis 7 is a gold mine according to prospectors' reports. Cobalt, silicon, osmium. Now, where is she? There she is. We have visual contact.
So that's Ishimura. Impressive.
The USG Ishimura. Biggest planet cracker in her class. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it all dark? I don't see any running lights.
Corporal, take us in closer and hail them. And stay clear of that debris field. We're here to fix their ship, not the other way around.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellion responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
You're gonna need to boost the signal if it power's low.
Yes, we know. Boost the signal. More.
Never heard of a total communications blackout on one of these things. You'd think with 1,000 people on board, someone would pick up the phone.
What is that?
It's a busted array like we thought. Sounds like they're having problems with their encoder. You get us down there and Isaac and I can fix it. 48 hours max.
All right, you heard the lady. Take us in. Let's see what needs fixing.
Gravity tethers engaged. Automatic docking procedures a go.
What the hell?
Sir, the auto dock.
What is it?
We're off track. We're gonna hit the hull.
Hit the blast shields. That guidance tether's damaged. Switch to manual, now.
Inside the magnetic field? Are you insane? Abort!
No! We can make it inside. Corporal, gave you an order.
The field's too strong.
Is everyone okay?
What? What the hell were you thinking? Were you trying to get us killed?
I just saved our asses, Miss Daniels. If we had aborted at that speed and distance, we'd have smashed right into the side of the Ishimura. Now settle down, let's get to work. Corporal, report.
I'm not getting any readings from the port booster, and we've lost comms and autopilot. It'll take some time to fix.
All right, let's get some extra hands from flight deck to help out.
Hold still, Isaac. I'm syncing up everyone's rig with the ship. Okay, we're done. Clean bill of health for everyone.
All right. We've still got a job to do. We're moving out.
All right, here we are.
Use run to move quickly.
Small med packs hidden back here. If you take a moment to search the ship a little bit.
You didn't lose power to the port booster. You lost the port booster. Unbelievable.
There's an item down there. You can't get it yet, but towards the end of the game, you can pick that up.
And is now the oldest serving, with 62 years of continuous service. It holds the record for highest number of
Guess the power's down everywhere.
34 today.
Isaac,
and
get over here and hack the door pad.
refined product at 14 trillion kilotons and counting. Whether it is joining us aboard the Ishimura or strengthening the extraction workforce on the colony, the captain and crew would like to welcome you, and we hope your stay is a pleasant one. Concordance Extraction Company, powering humanity into the future.
Okay. So he wants to hack this door. Or just open it for him. There's $1,900 just sitting here.
Seems like everyone was trying to pack in a hurry.
There should be a security detail in here.
Yeah? Well, there's not. There's nobody here. I can't pick up any broadcasts.
That security console's still live. Isaac, log in and see what you can find. Kendra, get that elevator back online.
Power's dead. I can't.
Then reboot the damn power. Look, if we all cooperate, we can figure this out a lot sooner. Let's get that computer display up, Isaac.
Okay.
Use the locator system to find your next objective.
I'll explain all this stuff in a little bit. Just wait until we get past this part.
This is a restricted area. Contact your supervisor for
Because we don't even have any kind of a weapon yet, as it is. So damage report.
Huh, that doesn't look good. She's taken a lot of damage.
The tram system's offline. Getting around's gonna be difficult. The air seems to be flowing again. That's a start.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration system restarted. Everybody relax.
What was that?
Not sure.
The hell? I don't know. Something's in the room with us.
Jesus! Open fire! Open fire! Kendra, power! Kendra!
Come on. Come on. Got it!
Isaac, get the hell out of there!
The door's unlocked! Run! Run, Isaac! Get the hell out of there!
Somebody's having a bad day. He already had a bad day. Cut off their limbs.
Shoot the limbs off enemies for extra damage. Use melee to knock back an enemy for a quicker escape.
Okay, kind of just stuck in the door. Alright, let me get some of my notes here, what I wanted to talk to you about. Alright, so this game is going to be about roughly 10 to 20 hours, realistically somewhere in the middle. Type of run this will be, I'm going to be doing a plasma cutter only run, which is the gun we just picked up. This is the only gun I plan on using in this playthrough. It's the iconic gun of the series and one of the best weapons, and there's plenty of ammo for it lying around throughout the whole game. It's also recommended to use for the first playthrough. We'll talk about the UI and the controls a little bit. So this game really doesn't have any kind of a UI or anything. Right now, the 4 sections that make up our spine on the back of the suit, that's our health bar in this game. And as we get upgrades and pick up other things, I'll explain how those work as we get them. The controls, let me get to my control notes here. So you have your normal up, down, left, and right. This game is kind of like a tank controls hybrid, because you can still walk backwards. You don't turn around and go the other way when you walk backwards. You just backpedal. But instead of spinning in a circle when you press left and right, you actually strafe from side to side. So you can kind of move the diagonal backwards or forwards. Then you can aim while you're moving as well, which is very helpful. You have a use button, to interact with things. A sprint button, so this is normal walking speed. And when you sprint, obviously you're going to run a lot faster. There's a punch. It's not really a punch, it's more of a weapon swing. So if you kind of keep tapping it, he'll kind of do an extra swing. Not really a keybind you want to use that often. Then there's a stomp, which can help when something's on the ground, obviously, or to bust open these boxes that have items in them. You can stomp them instead of shooting them, so you can save ammo. Let's see what the next set of keybinds. You have a button that is kind of like a waypoint. When you press it or hold it, it automatically turns Isaac and shoots out this line to let you know this is the way you need to be heading. So it's kind of hard to get lost in this game because you always have access to this. There's a quick heal keybind where you can quickly heal yourself, a map keybind, an inventory keybind, a missions keybind, and a log database keybind. I don't use those individually, I just access them from my main inventory screen, which I'll show you in a minute here. There's also a button that lets you cancel out of menus or cancel the audio logs that you pick up in this game. And there's your good old pause button. Okay. So this is the main kind of inventory screen. Rig, I think this is the rig keybind. Rig meaning kind of like your outfits interface. And here you can set up you can have 4 weapons equipped at a time, basically, that you can switch between. Then you have 6 slots for key items, like keys or just things to help you get through an area. Then you have your inventory. Right now, we only have 10 active slots, but as you get different suits in the game, they come equipped with more inventory space, so those black areas below will turn into more inventory. And it tells you what suit you have on, how much air supply you have, until you'll have to use an air item or replenish it in a wall interface, and then how much % of extra armor protection it has, which, this being just a regular suit, doesn't have much. Let me take a sip of drink here. Nodes are very important. Suit upgrades and things like that can actually be hidden behind doors that require nodes to open them. I'll remind you later, but it's always a good idea to have a node on you at all times, so you can buy them at the stores we'll encounter, and you find them as well, but it's always a good idea to have one ready to use for a door that you'll come across as you're progressing. Credits is the currency in this game, and right now we have 1900. That's used to buy extra items or pay for using a suit schematic so that you can actually buy it. So that kind of covers that. Then the next screen here is the map. You can zoom in and out on it. Of course, where the green arrow here and the purple doors are the one behind us, the one in front of us. The camera looking icon, that represents save. Benches are where you upgrade your suit or your weapons. Stores are where, what we just talked about, air canisters for replenishing air, and then stasis. That's a upgrade to our suit we get. We also get a kinesis ability where you can throw things, pick up objects and throw them, and stasis is kind of like temporary slowdown or freeze. Yeah, so get to safety, you can see your objective in the map. I tend to not really use the map that much. It's kind of awkward. It's one of those, 3D maps. Oops, came out of it there. Get back into it. Yeah, if you hold the left mouse button down, in my case, since I'm playing with mouse and keyboard, you can kind of spin it and move it around. There's a stasis refill over there, a store. It's kind of awkward to use, and it's really not completely necessary because you have the waypoint indicator. But I mean, if you wanted to go to something like a bench or a save or whatever, and you wanted to know where the closest one was, then yeah, it's a good reference, but generally I won't be popping it up too much. Mission is like your journal. So follow the security team. The Ishimura looks like it's in bad shape, and our shuttle is going to need extensive repairs. Where the hell is the flight crew? Open the hangar door. Oops. Can I use my uniform's rig resource integration gear to interface with the Ishimura's holographic display system? Activate the security console. There should be a security console nearby where I can run a systems diagnostic check. Those are in green because we've already done them. get to safety. We've been attacked. I'm cut off from Hammond and Kendra. I've got to find somewhere safe, somewhere to hide. And then, so yeah, there's, let's see, there's how many chapters? 12 chapters. This is the training. So these are just the things that pop up initially. Like a tutorial. So we've already seen these, and I'm already covering what we were talking about here. Training, action button, use, and right, doors that, it's an elevator. Doors that are green will say unlocked or obviously unlocked, and if they're locked, they'll be red and say locked. Locator, map screen, objective screen, this being the locator. Then we got one more section in the training. Shoot the limbs off enemies for extra damage. Aim, fire, reload. Right, so each weapon, this being the plasma cutter. Oops. No, I don't want to do any of that. Yeah, you can drop items in this game, which is good because you can come back and get them later if your inventory's full or something. But yeah, as this states, cut off their limbs. The necromorphs in this game, you always want to try to aim for joints, basically. You can decapitate, but that doesn't necessarily kill the necromorph, and a lot of times it'll trigger it to come running towards you with its arms flailing. So the best thing is to aim for joints like the wrists, the elbows, the kneecaps, the ankles, you know, the hips, places like that, on the ones that, you know, have a humanoid enough figure to them. And with the plasma cutter, each weapon has a primary fire, which you just saw me use a minute ago on that one, that necromorph. And then they have alternative fires. Being on the plasma cutter here, you can either shoot a vertical or a horizontal angle. Generally, I always leave it on the horizontal angle, because if you're aiming, say at a, you know, an elbow here, it's going to be easier to hit, I think, with it being widthwise than it being vertical. So I tend to use the plasma cutter in this orientation all the time. I just think it gives you a better chance of hitting exactly where you're trying to hit. Okay, I'm not going to get too much into game mechanics. Those will just unfold as they happen. Let me see if there's any other keybinds I wanted to discuss. There are 4 keybinds as well that will let you quickly switch between the 4 weapons you have equipped. You don't have to come in the inventory to do it. You can if you want to, but you don't have to. Plasma cutter, high energy mineral cutter. And then we've picked up 2 health packs. And these are small med packs. Medical gel pack that restores a small amount of health. And then what else? this screen, there's a key modifier. If you press like left, right, up, and down, I mean, it'll select things, but Isaac's going to move around as well. But I've made my modifier be the left mouse button, so when I hold that and move the mouse, it'll switch between things in this screen. Isaac's head will just follow, but he won't move. And then, yeah, you can, you have to aim to shoot. You can't just shoot unless you're aiming. There's a reload, the fire, secondary, stasis, telekinesis. There's also zero gravity in this game. There's a keybind for doing that when you're in those areas. It's a dedicated keybind. There are keybinds for like opening the inventory, map, mission, and log database. And that's basically it for the controls. And we're pretty much ready to proceed here and get into the game. I just like to cover that kind of stuff in the first gameplay video for a new game. So let's go bust these open. I don't think we can go back. Yeah, it's red. Max load. Can't go back that way yet. Just gonna stomp these. Plasma energy. That's for the plasma cutter, so we're just already getting 12. Go look at those. Ammo for the plasma cutter. And then up here is 2 boxes you can open. Health pack. Some credits, more money. Schofield tools, okay. Glenn Schofield. This guy's freaking out. Stepping on him. He obviously didn't make it. Yeah, there's weird physics in this game. It's cool though. It's all getting stuck in the door. Yeah, like enemy bodies persist in this game, and they have physics still, so you can move them around and whatnot. Tram control. Credits. Okay, can't quite get that yet. Maybe that's a little Easter egg kind of thing. I don't know. Not really, but...
Collect and use health packs to replenish your health bar.
Yep. Now we have full health right now, so... It's the first audio log. And yeah, you have a flashlight in this game, but it's on your weapon and you have to aim. Once you aim, then you can activate your flashlight. Okay, let's read or listen to this.
This is Benson. Everybody listen up. They're using the vents. That's how they're getting around the ship. Stay away from down. Get back. Get back.
Okay.
believe you made it.
Isaac, we ran into more of them on the way over here. Are you okay?
More what? What the hell are those things? Is that the crew?
Keep your voice down. Whatever they are, they're not friendly, and half the doors on this ship are locked because of the quarantine. Now, we have to get to the bridge. But first, we gotta repair the tram system.
You're crazy, Hammond. You're gonna get us all killed.
If you listen to me, I will get you out of here alive. Now, what's wrong with the tram?
The data board is fried, but there should be a spare in the maintenance bay. There's also a broken tram blocking the tunnel that needs to be repaired. Damn it, everything is on the other side of this quarantine. We can't reach it from here.
No, we can't. But you can. Isaac, if I can get to the bridge, I should be able to access the personnel files. You fix the tram, and I'll help you find Nicole.
Use the map screen to check objectives and important locations.
Okay. So replace the damaged tram. It does show you a line path to the objective. That's pretty cool. Alright, so they're just going to be standing there waiting forever. Picked up credits in there. Data board needed. Tram data board. Data board is missing. That's what we need to activate the tram. There's a save. This calls the tram. Tram damaged. Please repair and try again. What do we got? Interstellar Sports? Is that what that says? Yes. Okay. So these lockers, the lit up ones, are the ones we can open. A couple of small health packs. Go make a save. Okay, save in slot 1, you get 20, I think it's 20. Yeah, you get 20 save slots, so each time you save, I recommend making a new save slot, just so you have bunches of saves that you can revert to if something happens. Just make sure that actually saved. Okay, it did. New Arrivals, Chapter 1. And I said... there is 12 chapters in this game. This is Chapter 1. These are just the video messages that we just saw with Hammond and Kendra, and then the one from Nicole in the beginning, so we don't need to watch those again. But you can if you want to. Okay, good look at Isaac. Looks pretty cool. Not sure how he can see out of that thing, but apparently he's able to. Okay, we're supposed to go that way. I think he's supposed to fall down, but he typically never does. So generally, it's, you know, it's always a good idea in games to go the wrong way or try to hit dead ends. So it wants us to go this way, but I'm going to go the other way. You see that shadow move on the ground? Anytime you see a necromorph laying on the ground like this, shoot it, because it ain't dead. I think in Dead Space 2 and on 3, I think if you stomp necromorphs after you kill them, you get extra items, but it doesn't work that way in this game. Plasma energy. Medium med pack. Another save. See, we're at a dead end here. Another audio log. But that's okay. Maintenance bay. Because we got some extra items for going the wrong way first.
This is Benson, Tram Engineering. We think we figured it out. Smith killed one. Listen, forget about shooting him in the body. You gotta cut off the limbs. Grab a cutter, anything like that. Cut him apart!
Yep. Yeah, I'm just going to overwrite this one since saved recently. Okay. Okay. Knocked his leg off.
Isaac, be careful. Shooting them in the body didn't seem to work. Go for the limbs. Dismember them. That should do the job.
Conserve ammo by dismembering enemy limbs and doing extra damage.
Yeah, you basically kind of like crit enemies whenever you do limb shots. And you do conserve ammo because you use less ammo in the process. So see, we got a tip on doing that either direction we went here. Which is pretty cool. Warning, live tramway. Authorized CEC maintenance workers will only be on this point. Tram tunnel. Warning, live tramway. It's one of the trams. $1,000. There's some weird ass whispering going on. This game has really, the whole series has really good audio. See what I mean? Okay. So here's our stasis module.
Stasis will slow down fast objects and enemies.
Right. Wait for this door. So you aim and press whatever your keybind is to fire it. And then the stasis packs, they're like little black little bar with a half white circle. Those are what they'll be when you see them in the game world to refill it. And now you see the little backwards C on our back. That represents how much stasis we have to use.
Looks like that door is malfunctioning, Isaac. Try using the stasis module you just picked up.
And then here's one of the stasis recharge units. They'll always replenish themselves, but once it's used, you have to wait a while, probably like a minute or something, and then you can use it again. So you can use it to slow movement of things, including enemies. So it's kind of like a bullet time, you know, slow down, freeze method. Let me just run through. These guys got stasis. Oh, they're going real crazy. And there's a refill already. Medium or medical gel pack that restores a medium amount of health and restores stasis energy. And usually saves are not that far apart from each other in this game, which is nice. So it wants us to go that way. It's a dead end. Already full on ammo. It's not letting us pick up this. Now I can. No. Picked up some of it, not all of it. So I'm going to drop one of the small med packs. Actually, I'm going to drop a bunch of them. You can always come back and pick them up. Okay. So we got bathrooms. More credits. Tram station. Take a sip of drink. The one thing this game does lack is a quick turn keybind. You can spin around and see your whole character, and when you are in this orientation and you press forward, he kind of quickly turns. So if you want to quickly turn away from something coming at you, turn all the way around and then go forward. Or run forward. But yeah, they decided not to give Isaac a quick turn. I don't think he has a quick turn in any of the Dead Spaces, actually. Okay, got some more ammo. Somebody whispered something. No God, no fear. Another small med pack. These are toilets, I guess. Yeah, there's a lot of weird stuff written on the walls. I don't know what she's talking about. So I have 3 inventory slots. I'm gonna go drop some more of these. Just don't want to carry a bunch of small med packs around. Just gonna leave them all there. Okay.
Your stasis module should be able to help you with that arm mechanism.
That's the tram I think we saw outside a minute ago. So here's our first power node, which goes over there. We can't actually see a tooltip on it, but it's for opening locked doors or locked rooms that have extra items and stuff in them. Okay, so we can interact with this here. Claw, disengage. Stasis refill. Tram repair. Manually attach claws to initiate repairs. Right. Audio log.
Listen up, car 8 is trashed. We managed to get it back to the repair depot, but now the autoloader is fried. I need a stasis module brought down here now. If we don't get this piece of shit off the tracks, it's gonna jam up the whole system.
I heard him. He's behind me. Okay. Should have just stasised him. I think you do more damage when things are stasised, too. So you gotta freeze it. Swing your arm like an idiot. And hit the other one. It's too slow. I think that one's gonna stay. Gross. Didn't even drop anything. Okay. Oh, I have to keep it stasis, that's right. There we go.
Replacing damaged tram car. Please stand by.
You did it. The tram is blocking the whole system. When you get the computer online, you'll be able to call the tram from the control room. Faster the better. I can hear something crawling around out there.
Okay.
Tram replacement complete.
All right then. Gross. Let's go back. What does that say? Pawns. Okay. Let's go drop this other single health pack. Save again. Funny how their stasis prolongs their death sound. Okay, just heading back to Hammond and Kendra.
Isaac, I've patched into the deck security system. It took some work, but I've got the door to the maintenance bay unlocked. The data board should be somewhere inside.
Okay, down this way. Alright guys, we're going to stop this video here at the save station and come back into the next video. We'll continue on to the maintenance bay, looking for the data card to get the tram called to where Hammond and Kendra are. So
Isaac, you still need to find the data board to the tram computer. It's in the maintenance bay.
I hate Kendra. So thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.